Why are you smelling the microphone? Luna is smelling the microphone. She wanted to come by and say hello. Let's see. Hello, Luna. There you are. Are you happy to be here? Not really, right? Okay. Go back to your perch. There you go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. It is hot. It is warm. It is humid. It is here. It is inevitable. We might as well get used to it. But I don't know about you. I'm feeling schwitzy this morning, but I'm always happy to be here, and today is no exception. Today is May 9th. Tomorrow is Mother's Day in Mexico. All the businesses are going crazy out there trying to get your pesos so that you can celebrate your moms, or if you're a mom, so that you can be celebrated. All I can say is, number one, I'm covered in cat hair. Number two, I hope if you are a mom that you will have a lovely Mother's Day tomorrow. This is Coffee and Headlines, where we schwitz together and we learn together and we laugh together and we look at headlines from our city, from our state, and our country to try to learn how Mexico works. We look at your comments, your ideas, and your suggestions so that we can connect the dots and make the experience of living in Puerto Vallarta as a community of English-speaking locals more meaningful every day. We create walking tours from time to time so that we can get a more immersive experience in the city. We record them in stereo and we record them in high definition so that those of you that enjoy these broadcasts on a large television set or connected to your stereo system can enjoy a more immersive experience. What else do we do? Occasionally we go out and interview people. Occasionally we're able to travel, and we do so because you support this broadcast and this project. And occasionally we do show and tells. Why am I telling you all this today? Why not? It's a good reminder of all the things that we put together for you to enjoy. Just like the Costco employees that stand at the end of the corners offering little things for you to nibble on. That's what we do here. We put out a tray of knowledge and information so that you can take what works for you and do with it whatever you wish. Ta-da! Why am I saying all this? Well, there's not a lot of news today, so I'm winging it because there's not a lot to tell. But we do have a couple of important announcements and news items to share. And I also have, because the news are slim today, I decided to go into my Mexican saying vault and prepared some very funny Mexican sayings for all of us to learn about and enjoy. So, as always, if you are new to the broadcast, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching us later on in the day. If you are watching live for the first time, feel free to write the word new and we'll give you a nice little welcome. Last but not least, if you have something really important that you wish to convey, you want to add a capital letter Q to your comment at the beginning. And I don't see any comments with capital letter Qs yet, but we always look for those in the chit chat section at the end. So let's take a look at what's going on out there. I'm still covered. Oh my God, I'm still covered in cat hair because of holding Luna. Anyhow, as we announced yesterday, the World Health Organization finally ended the COVID-19 sanitary emergency over the weekend, and Mexico, of course, followed suit with President López Obrador signing an official decree to that effect. But what does this mean exactly? This means that the virus is not gone. It will continue causing infections, but mild ones. It means that we may want to continue washing our hands frequently, but it also means that all restrictions are gone. So it's over, at least for the time being. It's over as we knew it. And that's all I have to say for that. This I am very happy about. You see, the number of species that are being tracked as hatching, depositing their eggs, the number of sea turtle species is increasing. As I understand it, and according to Israel Llamas, who oversees the Maito turtle camp, the olive ridley sea turtle is the most common species that migrates to our waters on a yearly basis. But it is nice to know that other species, such as the blackwood sea turtle and the hawksbill sea turtle, are also increasing in numbers as they approach our bay on a yearly basis. So I will have to say that if you've never visited the turtle sanctuary in Maito, it is really a beautiful, beautiful place to visit. Last but not least, in our news, Vallarta Pride has announced the first time ever Mexican-style kermés, or Mexican Fiesta, to take place on Tuesday, May 23rd at the Isla Rio Cuale by the Cultural Center. The event will feature traditional Mexican food and games and crafts, Mexican crafts, and much more. I want to say that it is really nice to see that this year the Gay Pride organizers are scheduling a series of more cultural things, not just the party stuff. I know that they've gotten some criticism in the past for that. So now I've heard of a special arts-related event at the OPC, the art gallery. We've mentioned the dance performance of the men-only folkloric dance troupe that is going to take place at Los Arcos, and now we have this party. Now, I want to ask you, how much gay stuff do you want for me to cover here at Coffee and Headlines as far as Gay Pride is concerned? We know that I'm a gay boy, but we know that this is not necessarily a gay broadcast per se, so do me a favor. If you want to see gay stuff mentioned in the next few days, so that you can be in the loop, please write the phrase gay stuff, gay stuff in your comment. And if I see enough gay stuff in the comment section, we will be happy to keep an eye open for things that are going on that are related to Gay Pride. Now let's jump to the weather just to see what's going on out there. Were you aware that when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime? Oh, I don't get that. Were you aware that when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime? Okay, so that's a saying that I don't understand. If anybody wants to explain that to me, wonderful. If not, I'll survive through the rest of the day. 29 degrees. Ouch, 29 degrees. That's warm. And it's only 10:40 in the morning. Humidity is at 43%. Our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees is 84. And the weather forecast says humid with clear skies throughout the day with a high of 32 and a low of 20. Tomorrow, Wednesday, clear skies throughout the day with a high of 32 and a low of 19. Humid with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day with a high of 31 and a low of 19. I swear I didn't get the pizza and bagel reference at all. Okay, so let's see. Moving right along, announcements galore. I want you to know that the two walks that we featured over the weekend are now available on YouTube in 4K ultra high definition and with stereo sound. We have the Palm Springs one, in which I walked from my home to Plaza Caracol, and we have the Yugoslavia one, which is walking back. These are two streets that are parallel to Vienna, which is the main street. So if you missed the walks, or if you want to enjoy them with better quality on your large television set, they are now available in the YouTube playlist, which I will leave for you in the show notes. I also want to announce that, oh, by the way, this morning, the broadcast announcement came out at the right time. So I don't know if it's something I said or if Facebook finally fixed it, but it was fixed. And this is a good thing. And this gives me all kinds of confidence to announce the fact that this coming Thursday, in a couple of days, we are going to have the Guadalajara Show and Tell live at 4 o'clock local time. This is going to be happening in 2 days for subscribing members. For those of you that have subscribed to Coffee and Headlines, let me explain the reasoning behind that. The only way yours truly is able to take a vacation from time to time is thanks to your subscriptions. As such, whenever we do show and tells or trip reports, these reports are available only to those of you that subscribe, because it seems to me only fair and a nice way to show gratitude for your support. How does it work? Well, when you subscribe through Coffee and Headlines. When you go into Coffee and Headlines, you use an email address. So occasionally I send out email information that is extra perks or content, photos, this, that, and the other, that is only available for subscribing members. Now, if you subscribe today, you can also have access to everything that has been sent in the past, because all of it sits comfortably at the Buy Me a Coffee website. So if you want to be part of this live show and tell, you have until Thursday to subscribe. I will send an announcement Wednesday after. Actually, I'll send it on Thursday morning after the broadcast. I usually send out an announcement that has the link as to where you can find the live broadcast, which will happen on YouTube, so that you can enjoy it live. If you subscribe next week or whatever, you can still enjoy the broadcast. You just will not be able to comment live or ask specific questions. What will this show and tell cover? Well, I've been to Guadalajara before, but this is the first time that I've stayed in Zapopan, so we will have a lot of information about the experiences you can enjoy in Zapopan, the differences in price between staying in Zapopan and staying in El Centro, the difference in price in Ubers, for example, things like that. Number 2, we will cover the ins and outs of riding the subway in Guadalajara. I did it for the first time and I could bang my head against a wall for not having done so earlier. It was so easy to move about and have access to other parts of the city that we've never had access before. Number 3, we will take a look at the Conjunto Santander de Artes Escénicas, which is a large university-based performance center where we attended a gorgeous opera performance. And we will take a look at all kinds of activity that goes on in Zapopan, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's enough of that. I just want to let you know this is going to happen on Thursday. It should be a lot of fun. Last but not least, I want to remind you that Blame It on the Bossa Nova is happening a week from this coming Thursday from 5 to 6:45. This is going to be my latest music appreciation presentation, in which you are going to be able to enjoy the history of Bossa Nova along with some music and so forth and so on. It should be a lot of fun. And now, before we get into the chit-chat section, I have gathered 5, was it 5? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fun Mexican sayings for me to share with you and explain to you. At some point, I said I was going to do this and I didn't follow suit. Well, now I am following suit. And we start with this one. Al nopal solo se le arriman cuando tiene tunas. In translation is, folks approach the cactus only when it has fruit or prickly pears. Of course, the meaning of this, well, there's a word in Spanish which is convenenciero, and the closest translation would be opportunistic. And this saying has to do with those people that only approach you when it is convenient for them to do so. And that is the saying, al nopal solo se le arriman cuando tiene tunas. The next one, no hay que buscarle ruido al chicharrón, which translates to don't look for noise in the pork rind. As you know, pork rind is crunchy, and of course it makes noise when you bite into it. But this is a great saying for negative people or those that complicate their own lives unnecessarily. By saying, no hay que buscarle ruido al chicharrón, we are saying, don't look for problems where there are no problems, where there are no problems. There you go. The next one, ves que el niño es pedorro y le das frijoles. The child farts a lot and you give him beans. This is a good one for when you want to say to someone, don't make matters worse. As you know, beans are renowned for having gassy outcomes in our lifestyle. So if a person already farts a lot, why give that person beans to fart more? There you go. And if you notice that a lot of these are food related, that's because we Mexicans, we love food. And here is another one. El que nace pa tamal, del cielo le caen las hojas. Those born to be a tamale have corn husk falling from the sky. A couple of things that are worth mentioning here. Patamal is a shortening of Paratha Mal. And of course, this means that a person that is virtuous will have unlimited opportunities to shine, or looking at it differently, you can't avoid your destiny. There you go. And the last one, and I'm going to have some of this afternoon. Para todo mal, mezcal. Para todo bien, también. Mezcal for everything bad, mezcal for everything good. See, this one is cute because it rhymes. Mal rhymes with mezcal, and bien, of course, rhymes with también. Mezcal is good for everything. If things are not going well, drink some mezcal. If things are going great, drink some mezcal. And these are the sayings that I put together for you today, and I hope you enjoy them. Please let me know if you enjoyed these sayings. I have many in my files. If you want to see more sayings in the future, just write the word saying in your comment, and we will definitely consider that. And now, speaking of comments, it is time to take a look at some of yours. Oh my God, there's so much cat hair in my face. It's not even funny. I will shower. Good mornings, galore. It's great to read you, Claude. I brought surprises from Guadalajara for you. Let's see. You know, Sherry, it is so good to see you because I've heard your accent and some of these sayings. I want to hear you saying some of these sayings because, you know, you would be like this great Jewish mother saying, the child farts and you give him more beans. I love you, Sherry. I miss you and I can't wait to see you again. And yes, that was Luna giving you a grumpy cat look. She was quite amused. She'd never sniffed my microphone before, and that sounds dirty. I mean, this microphone. She'd never sniffed my microphone before, so she was quite intrigued. But by the time we came online and we came on the screen, she'd had enough. Oh my gosh, look, we should go swimming in the river. Because yes, the river is perfect for these incredible afternoons. I think this is the perfect time of the year to go bathe in the Rio Cuale. Up there in the mountains. Absolutely. Sage reports, we released sea turtles in Maito and had the pleasure of releasing some very rare leather black turtles 3 weeks ago. That is wonderful news. I've had the pleasure of releasing turtles in Maito, and it's a life-changing experience. Here's a cue. Are you going to Gina's Win 101 tasting on Friday at Whiskey Kitchen? I don't know what this is about, Linda. But I see that Gina's on the line. Gina, have you created a Facebook event that I missed? If so, let me know, because I'd love to promote what you are going to be doing. And of course, I'll go if I'm available. I don't see why not. Let's see. Padim pum 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 pum. Gay, says Brian. Okay, well, I will not over gay the broadcast, but I will definitely be happy to mention to you some things that are going on. Frank reports, Buy Me a Coffee was unable to renew our memberships for the month of May. Has anyone else had this problem/issue? Membership was under my husband's name of Samuel S. Let me look into this, Frank. I will be happy to, and I'll do so right after the broadcast. If anybody else is having problems with your memberships, feel free to either connect with me directly or connect with Buy Me a Coffee directly. As you know, buymeacoffee.com is not my service. It's a service that I rely on to monetize and to receive your much appreciated support. More gay stuff. Okay, we'll have gay stuff. Wine 101 tasting at Whiskey Kitchen. I was not aware of it, but I will definitely check with Gina so that we can learn all the details. Let's see what else. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Oh, Logan, just don't Google gay stuff unless you're prepared to get an education. I love it. I will keep that in mind. Let's see. I see a queue. Hi, Colleen. There is a building in the marina that was clausurado about 8 weeks ago. Still no work on the building. What happens to the people that pre-bought? Just curious. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I actually don't know what happens to the people that pre-bought. I would imagine that people that pre-bought put together a class action suit. No idea. Thankfully, I've never been in that situation, and I hope rather not to ever be in that situation. Let's see. Albert says, loving show and tell. Oh my God, Albert. And I know that you love culture, but that museum, the art museum in downtown Zapopan, was completely unexpected. It was just great. It was just great. I hope you'll join us in the live a couple of days from today. Let's see what else. Doody-doody-doo. Angelica liked the beans saying, I tell you. Sage shares another saying, en boca cerrada no entran moscas. That is a great Mexican saying. Flies don't fly into a closed mouth, which means that, sometimes it's best to keep your mouth shut. That is a good saying. And I see many people wanting sayings because I see a lot of people. Oh my God, look at all of you saying that you want more sayings. This is awesome. I will be happy to prepare more sayings for you because I love sayings. And it's great to see that you like them. Juan Pedro. My goodness, Juan Pedro, I don't know where you are. I don't know if you are here in Puerto Vallarta or not, but it's great to see you. It's great to read you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what else. I had that problem. Hate to wait for it to expire and then renew. Actually, as I know it, Mark, membership subscriptions to through Coffee and Headlines renew automatically. So do let me know if you're having problems with this, and I'll be happy to look into it. Oh, no, you don't, Sherry. No, you don't want an education. I know exactly what Logan means when he Googles that stuff. You don't want that education. Can you include the sayings in the show notes? That's a good question. I will be so very happy to write them in the show notes for you to have. Sure, why not? And that's it. Oh my goodness, we made it to the end of your comments. We made it to the end of the broadcast. What a good day. I love it. I think I should cover my face in cat hair more frequently because I think this was a lovely broadcast. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I always enjoy myself trying to find things that'll help us connect with each other and connect with the city. That's what we do. And of course, we do it again thanks to your support. This is the link that you want to pursue. If you want to pursue a membership for Coffee and Headlines, you can go monthly or you can go annual. And it's a nice thing to do. It keeps us afloat and it keeps you in touch with all kinds of wonderful, lovely information. And of course, it empowers me to be able to bring this information to you. So as always, thank you so much for your support. I look forward to seeing you again soon, maybe even tomorrow. Have a good day.